our studio this morning.
And now, in our copy here, it says you're a tween pop star. I would appreciate that if I were you, Brady. Is that, do you think that's an apt description of what you do? You're a tween pop star?
You know what, I have a lot of younger fans. I do have a lot of younger fans, but they come young and old, so it's been pretty cool that way.
Now, what else is cool is the way Brady got his start, because you pretty much said, this is what I want to do, and I'm going for it. So you literally made your way from Prince Edward Island in Canada to New York City and found what you were looking for.
Yeah, and I definitely did not plan on this, that's for sure. Let me tell you, I was actually going to be a teacher or a sociologist. I always loved singing, but anyways, I went on this trip. I was driving for 20 hours, and then I met David. And David was doing recruiting for colleges, did not know that he had like an Emmy and all that kind of stuff. But as soon as I found out, I made him listen to me sing. He did not want to, you know, he was busy doing his own thing, but then he ended up giving me a chance. He's a good guy, and he knew I was very persistent. So, and now we're here. So.
And you're doing this all sorts of venues now. You've played everything from Borders Bookstore, which you said is sort of an unplugged kind of smaller venue, but you played to 5,000 people last night, right?
Yeah. I mean, I've had performances at the Pentagon, Disney World, you know, and it's always been so cool. But I have to say, yeah, like last night was Summer 2019 event.
Here in Western New York.
Yeah, this is actually yesterday. I had 5,000 people. The girls were incredible for Eugenie's dance studio. Incredible dancers. I'm talking on camera. It's pouring really out. These four girls in these tiny shorts, tank tops with my name on them. They're just going, oh my goodness. But they were just so excited.
Now, did you ever dream that your name would be on short shorts and tiny tank tops? I mean, really?
I had that dream, but it just didn't pan out.
It doesn't work out for everybody.
But it worked out great for you.
Yeah,
how would you describe your music for people who haven't heard it?
It's very pop dance club oriented, top 40. You know, so a lot of young kids get into it because they got a nice beat, but it has a message in it that isn't necessarily as forward as some of the music that's out there currently. So it's still a positive message.
But you're writing your own music, you're playing guitar, talking to David a little bit about your guitar teacher. Now, where do you take lessons in New York City right now? Or?
Yeah, I'm taking lessons just outside New York City, in Hoboken, which is right across the water. And I have a guitar teacher. His name's Carlos Alomar. He's 33 gold platinum record. He worked with David Bowie, Tina Turner, Chuck Berry, and it's just he's so humble, and he's just such a good guy. And I've had such a blast. He's been to almost every single event that I've been doing. He's just been such a big support.
Now, like we said, you're not from Western New York. You're from Prince Edward Island in Canada. But what do you think about Western New York after spending a couple of days here?
I have to say I'm in love with Western New York. I've been here 6 times already, and this time was my biggest time. It's 98 and doing all these other performances, and I just feel so at home. It's just like another piece of home that's maybe a little bit larger, but the people are just so friendly and hospitable.
And they're playing your songs, right?
Yeah, they're playing. They play my music. I heard it was on heavy rotation all weekend. People are just calling.
So, as a performer, when you hear your song on the radio, that has to be huge.
Oh yeah, it's so exciting, especially whenever you come from such a small town. It's a lovely place, but it's just harder to get your name out there. And so it's kind of cool to hear it in such a
Brady, I gotta ask you something, man to man.
All right.
When you're on stage and you have all those screaming girls down there,
yes.
How do you remember the words to the song? How do you just keep going up there? I mean, that
Mike's adolescence is flashing back.
Yeah, you know what? I could say I think it's a lot of rehearsal and trying to single out specific girls because you're really scared. You're really scared at one point because there's all these people and they're dancing, they're shouting, and they're screaming, they're going crazy. You want to make sure you put on a good show, and you just have to keep doing it.
You gotta focus, right?
You gotta focus no matter what, even though they're beautiful and awesome. I love my fans.
Brady, you've got a website.
I do.
What is it?
My website is bradysongs.com, and we've just been doing some web updates. It looks really cool. We spent 30-some hours in the room, kind of updating it, making it all fun.
Yes, I got it here. There's a bunch of information if you want to know more about Brady and more. You can go to WKBW.com later today, click on news links, and you'll see all that information. Where are you off to next?
I'm actually going to be performing tonight at Borders at 7 o'clock.
Okay, that's Borders by the Galleria. Yep.
Break a leg.
Thank you guys so much.
Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Right now it's 6:51.
71 degrees. Good morning, Western New York. We're coming right back.
I almost rewound us an hour. See that?
Yeah. That would be amazing.
All right, let me now put this link
Good job, sir.
Thank you.